Myanmar, Burma. Want to hear a fun fact about Myanmar, Burma? Let's do it. Correspond to website farmwide.com and writer Max D. Knight. A fun fact about Myanmar, Burma is, over here, this is one of the only 3 places in the world that doesn't use the metric system. Now, you might be wondering, what is the metric system? The metric system is a form of measurement. And with how they measure, it goes by kilometers for distance, Celsius for temperature, and kilograms for weight. So this is how they measure on a day-to-day basis, is through those, and that's for the metric system. So you might be wondering, what measurement system does Myanmar use? And that system is called the imperial system. That's the other one. And through this one, you measure miles through distance, Fahrenheit through temperature, and pounds through weight. So that's more so the other one that is used. But you clearly can see which one's the more popular one. There's only 3 others within the world that don't use the metric system. So you might also wonder, what are those other 2? I got you. You got Myanmar, Burma. The other 2 is United States of America and Liberia. So with those, it's kind of like, you can kind of look at us as like the three oddballs. We're the odd bunch, because how is it, I sit back and wonder, how is it the whole world uses one system, but you got 3 places within the world, all within their own regions of the world. There's a quite the large gap in between USA and Liberia and Myanmar, Burma. So it's not like we're all hanging by each other either. We're all in our own space in the world, and we're just the only 3 places within the world that's playing hardball. So I guess you could call us the odd bunch, but yeah, that kind of makes me wonder, because like, knowing that metric system is the most, obviously the more used form of measurement throughout the world, it makes me wonder, like, when it comes to traveling around the world, there's no way around it. You're gonna have to learn a little bit of that metric system, learn a little bit of that metric style of measurement, because the whole world is using it. But also at the same time, for y'all that's in a nation that uses the metric system dominantly, you come to visit any one of us 3, or if you also look to travel the world as well, you're gonna have to learn both. So that means you're gonna have to learn imperial, which is ours. But I also want to say this to clarify. I did my research, and also with the United States, all 3 of us, Myanmar, Liberia, and USA, it's not that we don't use metric form of measurement. It's just that it's not our primary. Imperial is our primary, but like, I'll be quite frank. In USA, we do know what metric style of measurement is. It's just that we don't use it on a day-to-day basis. And you, depending on who you talk to, you might throw somebody off if you was to use the metric style of measurement. So like, for example, I'll give you a real life situation. If I come up to you and I'm American, you don't know me, I'm not Mr. Y2K, we just met, and we're in USA, and I come up to you, not knowing where you're from, and I ask you what's the weather, and you tell me it's 22 Celsius, depending on who I am, I might look at you like, wow, like, where are you from? Because we don't say that. I know what you're trying to say. Like, Celsius is a word that we use here, and kilometers is like, even with our cars, like, our cars show miles per hour, but it also shows on the dashboard kilometers as well. And it has the equation separated, so you can see both at the same time, but the one that we really dominantly pay attention to is miles. But we know these forms of measurements to exist, and they're within our, I guess you could say, our nationwide meta, and how we navigate and move through the world within our borders. But it's just that we don't use it dominantly. So depending on who I am, you might throw certain folk off, and some others might be able to understand what you're talking about. It's just that we don't use it primarily, but we do know what it is. So I just wanted to put that out there. It's more like a secondary form of measurement that we use, like a one that we use in specific situations. We use metric, but dominantly speaking, in everyday conversation, we use imperial. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that. But yeah, regardless, wherever side of the world you're from, we all gonna have to learn both of them if you have any dreams or wishes on traveling the world. And with that being said, me being one of those people, Mr. Y2K, that means I'm gonna have to master the metric style of measurement at some point in my life, which I won't show any sign of hesitation upon doing so I'm ready for it. But yeah, now, departing from Myanmar, Burma, our next video will be arriving at Kenya. This is Mr. Y2K, and I'll see you there.